Okay, Simon, one more draw here against Corinthian. What do you make of the game?
We didn't lose. We didn't lose against a good side. Showed a bit of spirit in the second half. I think we would have gone on to win the game if it would have been another 5 minutes. But the positive out of today is that we didn't lose.
Yeah, and I think as well, because I say the first half probably a struggle to sort of get into it a little bit. I think both sides were sort of at each other, a bit stop-start, but then after a while we slowly started to get into our rhythm, didn't we?
Just putting it politely. First half was a struggle to watch, even from where I was standing. It wasn't us. There was lots of things to go wrong. 15 minutes at half time wasn't long enough to try to put it right. I wanted to see a reaction in the second half, which we got to a degree, and we didn't lose.
Yeah. And I think as well, like, you know, obviously we gave away a penalty for them to go 1-0. I think Max maybe committed the foul. Any complaints at all about the penalty?
From where I was standing, no, it looked like a penalty. Probably the second or third penalty under very similar circumstances we've given away in 4 games recently, so something we're going to have to look at.
Yeah, and obviously we've gone up in the other end and got a penalty ourselves, and obviously they seem to be, you know, bizarre by it, to be honest. Like I say, I think there was a push, I think I heard, that happened.
I didn't see it. Maybe that was the one thing that went on our side today.
I think as well, like, I mean, you've got to be pleased, like I say, because we've got the goal down, the lads' heads didn't drop, they're all saying, you know, come on, let's get back up for it again, you know. That's sort of the reaction you need to see really from them, especially I think after Monday night's victory at Bromley. I think they've got that in them now, the fact that they'll keep going to the end, sort of thing. And I guess you saw it today, because like I say, we couldn't pick it at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. That is good to see, and that's something that's been in them as a group for a long time. So we kind of feel like we're never beaten, which is good, and I think Monday showed that, but Monday's gone. Today wasn't good enough, but again, a bit of character. Second half was better, and I do believe we'd have gone on to win it. But again, we didn't lose, so that's the positive.
Would you say it's probably not our best performance? Like well, I wouldn't say the worst performance, but as I say, not the best in terms of all the games we've played so far, if that makes sense.
In this Shield, and in what was last season.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the most toughest first 45 minutes I've had to watch. It wasn't us. There was lots wrong, but they put it right a bit the second half.
What did you think that was in the first half? Could you put a finger on what went wrong?
No, I think there's too many things. I think you can get away with 1, 2, 3 having an off day. But more than that, had an off day. Some experienced players didn't perform. Some of the youngsters that have come in that have done really, really well were off it a little bit compared to what they have been. There wasn't anything in particular that was any one thing in particular that we can put our hand on. There was lots of things.
Well, at least you've got yourself a good week now to prepare for Erith next week. Obviously, having played them already, you'll know quite a bit about them. I'm guessing you're expecting just as tough a game, though, to be honest, won't you? Yeah,
absolutely. So, look, it's happened. We haven't lost. We've got a point away against a good side. We'll train twice this week now, if we can, and make sure that we don't get a repeat of that first half. And I think if I'm a player now, I'm really looking forward to Saturday's game because I want to go out and put it right.